Hi, welcome back into the world. Last time we left off mining right after we finished this windmill over there. We are going to be adding to the windmill today, but not to it, but more like around it. We are going to be doing a lot of farms today. We're going to start off with our skeleton spawner. I've already started doing some work on it. I've just kind of cleaned up the inside. I know we won't ever see this, but it's nice to know that it looks good. I went to a nearby cave and got some moss so we can make some mossy bricks. And we're gonna just do the 24 block drop method. The only downside of that is that we do have some overhang here. So I'm not sure how we're gonna incorporate that later on. We might have a little hill be here, like extend this hill, and then have like a little shed or something. I think that would be kind of cool. But I think for now, and maybe for a little while, it's just going to be kind of a nice or maybe we'll get some more dirt from terraforming this area over here so that we can terraform this area over here. All right. I'll check back in with you guys when I have a more complete spawner. And so far, I have this atrocity. We have it running right now. So I'll show you. It is kind of slow, but it is only one spawner. We just have this little entrance right by the front door. We come down here. When we're still going to decorate this, it's not done. I'm thinking like a cellar with some pillars, some beams going across the ceiling. I think only one way though. I think if we do it both ways, it'd be too busy. We have a little skeleton farm. I'm probably going to have a piston here whenever I get a sticky piston so that I can have a automatic killing and then just the one hit with the sword. So down here we're going to put our enchanting table and as well as more storage because we're quickly running out of storage in our little place up here. You probably noticed I added a ton of furnaces because I wanted that all to be stone brick. And I learned my lesson with the mob's dungeon itself. Putting all that to stone brick was a time-consuming process with just two furnaces. So we're making good progress. I do also want to make a mud farm today. So we might have to go to the nether and get some quartz doing these comparators. I've never made a mud farm before, but I do want to use a lot of mud and packed mud on our paths between our farms and villages and stuff. Like that's why I haven't done anything to the front of this because I'm pretty sure I want this to be mud and packed mud and stuff in course start. And then just have fields. So plan is finish this farm, make a mud farm, and then start just detailing this little area with a field of crops. Because we do have wheat and potatoes, but we're still working on getting some carrots going. I've not been good about harvesting these, so they've been a bit slow to grow. I've also been breeding the cows. We have so many cows right now, just so I can have leather for our bookshelves. We might have enough already if I just kill these cows. But I like to have a few extra bookcases because I do want to get mending. I'm not sure if we're going to do it this time or next episode. But because mending's very good, but it's quite a pain to get. We do have a village located right by us, so that's nice. Let me out, please. Thank you. And I'll check back in with you guys when the spawner's all done. Thank you. Bye. So I'm still working on the cellar we have here. I have an enchanting table set up over here now. Still got the skeletons. And we're going to add the walls and the ceiling. But as I was digging out the ceiling, I noticed my pick is about to break. And I think I want to save this pick, because this is the first diamond pick we've made in our world. Actually, I think we should name it as well. We do have an anvil now. What should we call it? There we go, the first. We're going to put this in our treasure chest, so we can always have the first diamond pick we made. I think that would be a nice addition to our world. Just always there, forever and always. Okay, I'll get back to the grind. Alright, we are all done with the mob spawner. We have a whole little room decorated now. I decided to mirror one side against the other, because one side is the spawner with the skeletons, and I've added some storage for all that stuff. It's probably too much storage. And then I added this side, like a little crafting side. It has some furnaces, blast furnaces, more storage, and this little enchanting setup here. I do like how this came out. I used a lot of stone bricks because I don't have a lot of blocks to my palette yet, and I'm not too keen on going to the nether and getting some more. I do think it is a little too clean. Let me know if you guys think we should add any like mossy cobble or some cracked bricks in here. And while we're down here, I want to show you a few textures I've been working on. I've been working on the stone brick textures. I've done the chiseled stone bricks, the regular stone bricks. I've also done the cracked stone bricks as well as the mossy bricks. So basically all the normal brick variants. I don't know if I have any cracked brick, but I think I do have a mossy brick somewhere. We can just make one. This is the mossy brick. I'm not too sure I like these highlights of green on it. I feel like they're too light compared to the dark of the stone. But it is how it is in vanilla, since my pack is just like a artistic upscale of vanilla. Because I love vanilla textures. And my favorite texture pack for the longest time was Old Faithful. And I love Faithful, but it's after doing my own textures for so long, I don't really care for their style anymore. So now we have these logs as well as the bricks. I think this looks really nice. Nice little cozy dungeon room. I feel like we need a light over here. And I think maybe some shroom lights over here would be really good. But I'm not about to go get those yet. In their nether, there's no forest right by us. I think it's a bit away. I haven't really checked on the map yet. But next, we are going to get started on our little pocket thing we have up here. The little pocket for the skeletons. We need to start terraforming this so it's all hidden. Probably stop it like about here, right here, and then cover it with some kind of shed or something. So next up, we're going to start working on our mud farm. I think we should place it right over here as well, just so that when we cover this up, we're also covering up the mud farm. And I think that would be quite nice. I'm going to go look up some tutorials on how to make a mud farm, and then we're going to do a quick rendition of that. Alright, I'm staying busy. So I have been enchanting, but according to El Mango, we do need 13 stacks of glass bottles. So this efficiency for a shovel will not do. It is almost dead. So we will have to get something decent too. We don't want fortune. So we're gonna kind of was to stay here at our farm until we get some stuff. But while I was building this farm, I did manage to get not one, but 2 Fortune 3 pickaxe, both efficiency 4. I'm using the one that has unbreaking just so because it'll last longer. But these 2, this one will just be backup. This will be the main one. I do need a silk touch pick still, and eventually efficiency 5. But I'm not too sold on that yet. All right. This is going to be a minute. Because this farm is very slow. Okay, that was literally the first enchantment. I already got efficiency 4. Alright, we're going to go off into the world and find some sand. I know there's some sand in that direction. And it's kind of a walk, but it's not too bad. So we're just going to head on over there. Gather a lot of sand so we can build our mud farm. We already have wheat, so we're pretty good on that. I really do like the textures I've been making. I haven't made too many yet. I've made some more, but they're not finalized yet, so I don't want to show them off yet. So, but I do like how they're coming out. I do like how the planks are looking and some of the other bricks I've done. I do really enjoy making those textures. And eventually I hope to release a full pack. I know it won't be for a long time since there are like 800 blocks alone to texture or something, but it'll be a slow process and I'm not in a rush. Maybe in the future I'll even make this pack available. Even if it's not complete, I'll make it available if you guys want to check it out. I may have mined a lot of sand, but now we don't have to come over here for a little while. Even though it's not too far away, we did get 18 stacks of sand. We finished off that shovel and used a little bit of this one. So I'm glad I did make another shovel. But now we have to head home because it is getting dark and I am a scaredy cat. So here I'm smelting all the sand we gathered and crafting it into glass bottles, because we do need a lot of glass bottles for this mud farm. It did take like all of my coal, which is kind of sad, so we did need to go mining. Then I went to the nether and I gathered a load of quartz, because I don't like mining quartz. Even though it's a great source of XP, I don't like mining in the nether, period. The only time I mine in the nether is for netherite, and that's bed mining, always. So this was a bit of a chore, but it did give me enough XP to make an enchant, even though the enchant I got was kind of trash. And then right after this, we're going to jump straight into the time lapse. Enjoy. So while all that sand we've collected has been smelting, so we can make the glass bottles, I've been enchanting some stuff. I got a really good shovel, decent axe, an okay sword. I also got a protection 3 chest plate, but I'm not going to wear that yet because I'm still using the iron for now. I went ahead and did a little bit of terraforming. So we have this little bit of a hill. We're going to put a little mud farm right here. And then we're going to try to encapsulate this whole thing with a little shed. I'd like the shed to be made out of mangrove wood, but I checked and the nearest biome is like 2,000-3,000 blocks away, and I don't think it's worth it for a shed. Maybe in the future we can update it to it. But for now, we're just going to use what we have, which is spruce, birch, and oak. Alright, we're getting ready for this build. We have all the redstone stuff we need and all the shed stuff. We're going to build a shed It won't look the best. It's going to be kind of based off these two. It's going to have some spruce with some stripped oak. It should be about that tall. It's a weird height for a shed, but it's the best I can do with this weird monstrosity we have here. Alright, I'm going to get started on this. I'll check with you guys later. We braved the weather to build our little shed. It's not the best thing, but you can see I did change the corners to this kind of curve, which I did like because it just felt way too boxy. I like these little supports for the awning thing. I think that's nice. The inside is very cramped. It's super tiny. Past this wall is the skeletons mob shoot thing, and this is all the mud farm. We sadly don't have a silk touch pick though, so it's kind of useless right now, but it will be very useful. And I think it fits in well. I think if anything, we just need to change out this house to have the dark bark rather than the stripped, since both of the other ones don't use stripped. I don't know why I made this one stripped. Right? I do like the two-tone of the dark and the light. I think that looks really good, even on this little tiny build. There's not too much detail to add, but I'm really happy with it overall. Next is we got to terraform all of this. It's not going to be a single day project or a single episode. It will be something we work on throughout the series. Because it starts here, it goes all the way over there. Can't even see over there. And it goes all the way over there. This whole area will all be pretty one day. Not today. Definitely not tomorrow. But one day. So far, we're doing great. I'm really happy with our cute little base so far. I think it's very fitting of our third episode. We just add on a little bit and get geared up for the next. Because we have actually done quite a lot. We've made the mob spawner and we've decorated the room. We did a lot of enchanting. We got some really good enchantments. And who knows? We still might go mining. We might get a mending book. I think the next thing we should do is get some diamonds and mending books. I think that's what we need the most right now. Some more enchants and some more mending books. Ideally in Breaking 3, because I've been having trouble getting a Breaking 3 on a book, and I'm not sure why. I usually have more luck with that. Our farms are going well. Same old, same old. We got some cows that we breed up because we want them to be yummy, yummy food one day. We got a lot of carrots now. They're all fully grown. That means we can get some piggies. Go oink, 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 make a mud bath. And with that new mud farm we got, we can make a real pigsty. That'd be so cute, a little pigsty. I think that's gonna be so adorable. And we had a little barn full of stuff. Eventually, we're gonna have to make some more progression in the game as well. We're gonna have to go to the end and get netherite. We're slowly getting our way there. So we're not really in a rush. we're just doing things as we feel we need to. And I felt like I needed some good tools, so I spent most of the time enchanting. It was a good time. We had some... It was just chill. We had some chill vibes. We didn't do very much. I'm very glad. We went mining the other day because we did get some diamonds, and I do want to go mining again. Now that we have Fortune 3, I think that's going to be super helpful in our quest to get good full armor. Because right now we only have a protection 3 diamond chestplate and one good pick and one decent axe and one decent sword. Now I do think that's all. I think we've made really good progress today, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you guys for checking in with me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.